So what are we doing today? Put-in Bay. What are we doing today? Put-in Bay.
What have you been up to?
I've been riding on a daydream.
We're going to try to shoot all our video on this little Instago Go, or little Instago 360. The only reason is it's just easier to carry around. It's so small, so small. But it also has limitations, so we got to be concerned about that. So we're going to show you bits and pieces of this little deal, and we're going to take our scooters. We don't know how that's going to work out. I think our mileage, if we had a choice, we should be taking our electric bikes, but we have one. And anyways, we could have Heidi ride that bike, but the other problem is I don't have a hitch carrier to carry the bike, so that the fold-up one wouldn't be an issue. That could go in the bed of the truck, but if we had a big full-size one, that requires a carrier, which we may do that in the future. I don't know. We've talked about it a little bit. That would require me to lose that big trail shield that I have off the back of the truck and put a little one on that doesn't do as good of a job, but it is smaller and out of the way. But here we go to Put-in Bay. So we paid for the parking. It used to be, I think, like $5. You guys have to go back and check out our old video when we had our mopeds up here. But I remember the parking being a little bit more lax than what it currently is. You can see, looks like a pickup truck parking lot. And that's because nobody really wants to take their truck on the ferry. It's just a little bit of a pain in the butt. You can take your RV over, which we were considering camping over there, and we might in the future. You never know. But there's limited full hookups, and it's just kind of a pain in the butt sometimes. So anyways, getting back to what I was saying, we're going to go ahead and get the scooters out and ride over to the ferry.
You can take your time too.
Yeah, we can take our time.
Because we have 5 minutes to get on the ferry right now. So we have 35 minutes to get on the ferry.
Let's go.
I don't think we can make it in 5 minutes.
Maybe. So you can see, this is where you're going to come in. You can also park over here too. There's no charge, but the parking's full. So this is where you come up to pay. Sometimes they have us go this way because there's vehicles on the left. Maybe sometimes the passengers. And if you look down, which we'll go to, is to the left of the ferry entrance is a place that says bicycles. So they may put us there because we have scooters. It's hard to tell. We can carry them if we had to with passengers, but we'll go down there. And again, we did this previously on a previous video. We'll see. We go down here with the bikes. Remember? I know I can't ride up the hill. Morning.
Nice.
Already.
In a second, hang on. I need tickets here.
Oh, which one it is? They're probably the first two.
Right there, that'll get you back.
All right.
There you go, that'll get you back. Hang on 1 second.
Yep.
When you get up to the ramp, you have to walk them on, all right?
Sure, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. So did her. She likes the flop stuff, so.
All right, go ahead.
Thank you. Morning. We can stand with them if we need to.
If you want to lay them down, you can put them right here.
Oh, great. just let it. You turn yours off?
Yeah.
All right. There you go. So here we are. Our scooters are in the back there, laying on the ground. They said that's the best place for them. But yeah, we got to go across to the other side. You're going to see another ferry coming at us. Now we could go upstairs if we wanted to and hang out with all the passengers, but I'd rather stay here. So if the water's rough though, or if it's really cold out, you don't want to be out here. We've had where the water's completely covered this back here, where all these vehicles are. I mean, cars were running their wipers because it's been so bad, spraying up on their windshield. But what'd you say?
It's only like a 20-minute ride.
Yeah, it's not a bad ride. And then we got a 3-mile ride to get to the lighthouse if we want, but it's a lot of fun.
It feels really nice.
Yeah, it does feel nice. Why am I catching up to you? Oh, okay. I thought maybe you had a problem. Ooh, you ran me into the traffic. Is your cruise working? Okay. Familiar grounds. Every time we come here, we always seem to congregate in this area. We've eaten at quite a few of the restaurants over here. Back whenever I could drink, my stomach just can't handle it anymore. I don't know if I've ever told you guys that, but I can't really drink anymore like I used to. And matter of fact, I think I tried once in February and I just didn't feel that well about it, so it made my stomach upset. So I haven't really had a need to go to any bars or do bar hopping, which I love to do. That's a lot of fun, but oh well. Now, to give you the lowdown like we did before, golf carts, you can rent them. You can walk up the dock, rent a golf cart. You can bring your car over. You can drive your car so far, park it, and walk. The golf cart rentals vary. You can get a shuttle bus, which is nothing more than an old school bus, and I think it's like $3. They can bring you into town and drop you off. You can rent bicycles, and it used to be that you could rent mopeds down here, but I don't know if that's the case anymore. We're, I think, maybe going to head to the boardwalk, possibly to eat, because Heidi's hungry for some fish. And it's a nice view over there, but we've eaten at pretty much all these places except for the saloon down there. They're all okay. They're not bad. You know, a lot of times whenever you get bar, you know, situation like this, you're talking about bar food, you know, fried food, greasy food, but it is a nice area. Now, as far as this being for kids, I don't think so. We've never thought this to be a kid friendly. Is there stuff for kids to do here? Yeah, I mean, there's playgrounds here. The lighthouse, you can show them that they have a fun, going up inside there. There is a cave or a geode. It's the world's largest geode, I believe. And also we have, or they have a thing for the kids to do that you can pan for gold. It's a little setup for panning for gold. So there's stuff for the kids to do, but I remember the first time we brought our kids here, they were maybe 8 and 9 years old, and at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, beautiful sunny day, they were asking us why these two people were hanging on to each other and couldn't walk straight down the sidewalk. They were stumbling. So our kids got a crash course in what daytime drunkenness looked like coming out of a bar. And it is a bar scene. It is definitely not crowded this time of year. Usually you can't find a parking spot with the golf carts. Something they changed here, they made this road one way. This was not, if you go back and look at our videos previously, I rode our mopeds this way. We rode in this direction and it was not one way. So that's different that they changed that. Probably a good idea. But anyways, we're going to go find something to eat and just pan around. It's beautiful scenery here. It's always really delightful.
The weather's beautiful.
Oh, today is just
Perfect.
really ideal. And, I love it really hot. But I'm going to tell you, I'm actually feeling very comfortable today. And it's probably 78 degrees, or our high will be 78 for the day. I'm glad we came today. Anyways, you can see the marina all packed in. Yeah, just nice. All right, let's get ourselves some food and let you guys wait for the next clip. We decided on the upper deck. Heidi wanted to get fish, so we got perch sandwich. I want to show you our view, though. We're just sitting at the bar because the tables were a little busy, so we'll spin you around here.
We talked about it for a few years long ago, but we've never gone. It's in Pennsylvania
You can kind of see all the way out to the marina in both directions, and you got a pretty good view of the open waters and the island, the peninsula over there. Which
Show them our boat out there.
Yeah, we bought that boat out there. Do you see that one? That big one? Yeah, that was us. We decided to buy that one. So anyways, we're gonna eat our food. We got a couple perch sandwiches. We'll see how good that is, right?
Yep.
All right. We're full. We both had perch dinners, perch sandwiches. Boy, they were really good.
They were really good.
I was surprised how good they were. So, lots of restaurants to choose from. If you go to the upper deck, it's one of the more expensive places, but I enjoy sitting down and getting waited on. Something more, a little bit less than the, what do you want to call it, the bar scene.
Yeah.
And that one over there, Seek the Sun, that's Heidi's new boat. We're going to be going to work for a while. So Heidi went to use the restrooms. These restrooms behind us are usually pretty good. The main thing that you want to be concerned about with the restrooms that are behind us is that this is kind of the shower house of the campground. And what is the campground? Well, the campground is basically all these boats that are out here that are tied up. This is where they all go and do their thing. Just like we would a shower house. That's their shower house. But the park is worth admission alone just to come up and hang out and bring your own food. I see a lot of people that come off that ferry with with coolers and all kinds of stuff, and they get a golf cart and they come up here and make a whole day of it. There was a gentleman that was down at the other end, and it said, I have today's my 94th birthday, and he's with his family, and they're all on a golf cart, and they're sitting down there having a big birthday party. So that's
you carrying that merce.
yeah. I told Heidi, I said she said make it a merce. I am not shy about my masculinity. It could have been a big pink purse that says, "Look at me, I'm a big girl," and I'd still carry it for her. It's not a problem. Gonna go find something to do. See, the thing is we've done a lot of stuff up here. We're just going to figure out what we want to duplicate. One of the things I kind of want to duplicate, and I shouldn't, is the remember the fudge candy?
Oh my gosh. So we've been together for so long that fudge came in my mind as he said that.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to go do it. We know it's good here.
I like a little piece. I want the big piece.
Yeah.
To take back.
Then the other thing I kind of thought about doing again, I don't want to do the wine tour again. That was okay.
Yeah.
That was fun the first time. And I don't know if I want to do the geode. I kind of think about it, but tell you what, I'm almost positive we're going to do though. What do you think that is? See if she can answer what I'm thinking.
Lighthouse.
Yeah, it's going to probably be the lighthouse. See, we've been together forever. The lighthouse is a nice view. You get to climb up, well, into the elevator.
Yeah.
Ain't climbing no steps. But yeah, I think we'll go over and do the lighthouse. Can we walk over there? It's a little bit of a
Isn't it this
distance.
way?
Yeah.
I think we can ride our scooters over that way.
Okay.
Let's check out this here.
Well,
A couple of shops.
yeah.
Not that I want to buy anything. I just like the look.
Well, if I could find a pullover to replace my
Yeah.
East Harbor one. All right, we're going to go to the shop, see if I can do some shopping for something specific. If they ain't got it, then we'll pick it up at the lighthouse. Perry's Victory Visitor Center. I don't know if they're open. I was looking up to see if I could see anybody at the tower, which you would think you could see somebody's head hanging over the edge, maybe. But I don't see anybody up there.
Remember last time it was closed because they were working on it?
Yeah, I don't know if that's the case or not, but they are working on all the beachfront, and I'll tell you, it looks like they're doing something for erosion reasons. What they need to do, because you could never really, it wasn't utilized to its fullest. It'd be nice if they had a walking pier that you could walk across, or a dock that whole way. So, yeah, a little bit different. Okay, we're not going in. Yeah, we're definitely not going in because I'm not wearing a face mask. We've been in there plenty of times. We don't need a face mask. They have a little tote there with face mask, but
everybody else touched.
I don't want to deal with it. We don't need to. And we're not going up in the tower because I guarantee they require it there. So there's a lot of history with this tower. They do a really good job explaining it. There are remains that are buried underneath this tower. So it is actually a memorial. The ride, is an elevator. You don't walk steps. It's a ride going up. It didn't cost very much, but they talk about the war between the British and America, and how this all came to be and what it represents. And it's really interesting to think that we have the largest unprotected border, I think, of almost any country, but definitely in the U.S. By far, and that's between Canada and us. We're allies, so it's a kind of a unique situation, and they talk about it again. Some of the tour guides will talk about it, but definitely come check it out. Mm-hmm. This way? guy trying to pass us behind us.
Left up here.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll do a left. Okay, ready? Watch self. What's that?
Not be popular in a while.
Yeah, it's spinach dip. Yeah. This one here. Okay, kick it. Go to the fudge.
I didn't see it.
Right here.
Oh, yeah.
Don't go in the gravel way. So it's divine intervention. They're closed. They're closed. They're only open Wednesdays and Thursdays. You know, it's weird. They're closed on Tuesday. It's the only day we're here. So it's probably a good idea because we load up with the chocolate here and it's probably not good for us. So let's figure out where we're going next. This road, as you saw there on the little ride, if you go a little bit further up, you can go to the cavern. You can go to there's a wine tour because they do bottle a lot of wines and stuff here. There's a lot of brewery stuff or whatever, but mainly wine. And then that kids thing is up the street too, where you can do the panning for gold and that. But we got to figure out what we're going to do or what we want to do. Okay, I caught up. My slow. So you can see here's the Perry's Cave Family Fun Center on the right. There's the winery on the left, and you've got the Crystal Cave The world's largest celestite crystal. Kind of climb down in it. It's kind of cool. Ooh, almost got you. So what we're doing now is we're trying to head towards the camping, the RV facilities, where you would bring your RV at if you decide to come across. Keep on going straight. What's up? Oh. Yeah, it's straight. So we'll make a right here. And then this is the state park. Now Heidi and I, the only time we've stayed at this state park is in a tent. So you can see, we'll go through the park, show you what it looks like. Go up some hills here. Oh, I'm making it, but barely, guys. Now we got a little flat. And then we got to go up this hill here. Now you see a lot of tent camping up here, and that's what we did too, was tent camping. Help my scooter out a little. We'll go this way. See another rockwood that's similar to ours?
Actually, a lot of
We'll go this way.
sites that are pretty decent size.
Yeah. Yeah, now these are electric. A lot of these electric only. There's that loop. and then we'll go around the big loop leaving out. There's obviously more back in the woods, but technically we're not supposed to be in here, so we're just making our rounds and showing you what we can. Now, of course, when you come across on the ferry, it's more expensive. Go ahead and go back this way. You can see they're running their generator over there, which is primitive, maybe.
We're gonna go down?
We'll go all the way down.
Okay, that's where we camped at.
No, actually, we camped at the next. Remember, it was waterfront. Across the street was water.
Yeah, which is what we're coming up to, I think.
Yeah, these are limited in size, so don't think that you're going to be popping yourself in here. Just look at the map, read the description of the sites to know what you're getting into. You don't want to be back here driving around too much and realizing your site don't work. So our site that we stayed at with a tent was this one right here. This site. Yeah. It was either this one or the next one.
I'm thinking the next one.
I was thinking it's this one.
It was more a direct.
No, it was up because I took pictures from the tent at the truck down here. Yeah, it was this one. And then, of course, you have water across the street there. In the summer, it gets hot in here, so don't let this shade fool you.
Actually, we were only 2 sites from the camp post, so it might be up further.
No, we weren't 2 sites. We were the camp post on the other side of the shower house.
Nope, they're right beside the shower house.
Yeah. Yeah, so there's the shower house. Yeah, this wasn't too bad. We enjoyed our time here. So that is what most of the park looks like. Let's just say that. And again, you can see there, you got all that waterfront out there. But you can't get to it necessarily. It's a cliff. Yeah, some of them are pretty nice. Yeah, don't expect a full hookup 50 amp site just to be laying there for you. It doesn't work. What's a nice state park? And they got yurt rentals. All those are rentals up there. You gotta juice it to get up the hill here. And then down here is boat launch, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you got your boat launch down there. So one thing I want to talk about that has no park related to it is if you go into our store links in our Amazon account, you can purchase the scooters that we are currently on. And you see all the riding that we've been doing today. It's $30 for a golf cart.
$30 and up.
$30 and up.
Because we couldn't find any that were, you'll see that they're like $15 an hour.
But you can't find any.
Yeah.
So just to give you an idea, with my big butt on it, all the riding that we've done so far, I still have 4 bars of power. And that translates out to over 75% or around 75%. So we're definitely good with power. And we're gonna head back towards the marina to get back on the boat, but we're going to stop and get ice cream maybe. So let's go do that. This will take us back to the front. You hit a big one? It's up to you how you want to ride this back. In the bike lane? Okay. Okay. I don't know what they did over here. Did they do it? So how was your time here?
Good. The weather was great.
Anytime that you come up in this area, if you've never done this, you need to make an effort to come up and do it.
Give yourself a day.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been here, what, 4 hours?
Yeah, and don't be discouraged that we're on scooters or something like that. Bring your car.
Right.
You can drive your car over.
Yeah.
If you have an RV, you can stay over here. It's kind of hard to get a site, but you can. If you don't mind primitive or just electric only, you definitely can. So,
Yeah.
all right, you heard the boat. We better get our butts moving. Look at this thing rocking. It's rocking real good. Actually, the water's really calm compared to, and the line's not that bad over here as far as cars getting. I mean, usually they have all these lanes blocked up, but it's not bad at all. Wow. Here comes oh, they got a couple big trucks on there too. Wow. I'm gonna film this with the camera with the phone.
They have it all figured out.
Yeah. Brad Paisley World Tour. Need them to wax our truck for us. See, we got up front. It's because they're running 3 boats. They don't even have to overload. There's another RV. There was an RV on this one, which I just showed you. But you can see there's not very many people on here. It is a beautiful day today. Oh, we're gonna catch some waves. This is gonna be fun. Some ripples. So I don't know if you guys saw, but at the airport they're having some kind of a big bash tour or something, and the Brad Paisley World Tour is coming through there. So I don't know what that means. I don't know anything about it, but
Get your tickets today.
yeah, go get your tickets. I like watching his commercials with Peyton Manning. But other than that, I don't think I've ever heard any of his songs. Oh, there's an old sailing ship out there. I seriously doubt I'm going to get this on the camera, but I'll try. It's just telling each other that this has probably been the most perfect ride. Usually it's so windy and choppy that we got stuff spraying all over the place, or it's really cool, or it's really hot. But this has got to be,
You're even on a boat.
yeah, this is like the most perfect ride that we've ever experienced on the ferry. And I know you guys can't see this. I'll zoom in on this. I know I got you some photos of that other ship. I don't think I can get you this one necessarily on the video, but we'll try. And that is the other ferry coming at us there. So they are running 3 ferries today, which they should, as we're at the end of summer, but there's still a lot of people. I mean, this is a Tuesday, and you can see how many people were milling around. Now, don't get me wrong, this is not the Pirate Festival in the middle of the summer or some big event up here, but they're still, I think they got these 3 ferries running for what's coming up with that whole concert up at the airport. But yeah, this has been, I mean, look at Heidi's hair, it's barely blowing in the wind. And I'd be surprised if there's any wind whatsoever in the phone camera here. But yeah, this is a beautiful, beautiful trip. Probably the best trip that we've ever had on the ferry. And again, don't be afraid if I'm telling you it's too cold, too hot. I mean, we've been in that. You don't have to be here. You can go back here. You can go back to the back up on top there and sit on the deck. You can be all protected. No issues whatsoever.